Hi guys, this is Sanya again. So I'm going to go through what you need to do, the basics for Doomsday when you start off. So let's click on Doomsday here, the little icon where it says Doomsday Versus and the little map. So let's click on that. Here you're going to see season. Don't really pay attention to that right now. It does not matter. Now look at territory. Territory is tiles you're taking. Remember to always look here to view rewards, which is going to be cash that you get from taking these tiles and your influence ranking. Also, don't look at that yet. And always click on here where there's the little plus in your tiles, because here when you get cards you can click on them and it's going to add to the total value of tiles you're capable of taking throughout the process. So you start at 20 and now I'm at 29, so which means I got 9 cards so far from unlocking and doing stuff. We'll go through that very soon. Now see, those are empty plots. You can click on that and it's going to bring you to the area in question where there's an empty plot. You want to have as little empty plots as possible, unless you're actually tiling to something. Now, when you first get a tile, you're going to see that, well, I'm going to do one right now to show it to you guys, but I'm going to pick here and I'm going to go to it. So it's going to take a little bit, but you'll see there's going to be a timer on it because it's going to be under protection. So always keep an eye on stuff, because when it's under protection, you cannot abandon it, but always remember to go back to it to abandon these specific tiles that you don't need, because you need to replace them with tiles you actually do need, and you always need to scale up. So let's say you have, I don't know, a bunch of level 1s. You want to remove those level 1s around this area, like this level 2 I have right here, for example, or this level 1 here. And I want to be able to abandon that tile because I want to be able to get a level 4, a level 5, or a level 6, right? The other thing that's important from these menus is that if you click on them, you can always see where you were at. You can always see your tiles. You can always review them, and remember to always harvest right down at the bottom. Harvesting is important because you use your harvested stuff in the honor tab. You click on production. Production is where you're going to get your materials from. See, right now I'm doing wood. Wood gives me immunity vials to be capable of upgrading my virus center. Now I'm going to stop that one to show you the rest of it. So let's say I wanted to be capable of upgrading either my fortress or my facilities, my processing plants. I would click on that and then I would start my production, and this would give me the stuff that I need right here to be capable of upgrading them, because it requires these bricks to upgrade these facilities. Now for virus plants, I need the food and I need the water and I need the wood to make these vials. So I'm going to start production on that, because that to me is more important, because I bought a pack. I bought a pack for the bricks, so I don't need it right now. When you want to upgrade a processing plant or a facility, it's also in the honor section. You click on the view where there's a little scroll and view. See how there's a red dot? That means that I'm capable of doing something in that specific building. So I'm going to click on that. It brings me to the building, and then I click level up. And I click level up, you can see that I have the right amount of materials to be capable of upgrading. So I'm going to click upgrade, I'm going to dispatch, and it's going to start building. I see that I have another dot, which means I can also upgrade something else. So I'm going to look at my processing plant here, and I'm going to double check. See, it's already upgrading something. So I could probably speed it, but I'm obviously not going to do that right now while you're here. But this is pretty much what you want to be doing. You want to keep upgrading these buildings, because the more upgraded your processing plant, the more capacity it has, and the faster it processes, which means you have more materials. Also, research immunity, super important, because that's what raises your capacity of taking higher level tiles, like this one, for example. If I view this, see in the red here, it says current immunity 301, suffers 53.59 total HP poison damage each turn. Now if I were to attack right now, I would lose a large chunk of the APC I was sending to take that tile. Never do that. What you want to aim is as close to 0% as possible. To be able to take tiles. Otherwise, you're going to go through your entire APC. And I'd say anything above 10% is too much. So just keep that in mind. If you're unsure, just come to us and ask questions. Now, the real important part is specialty. The specialty tab here, you'll see levels. You can use medals to actually upgrade your level and get more points. But right now, you see, what's important is for you to click the middle one, which is the blue one. This is where you want to start, and you're going to start by going on the left side. Always on the left side, you're going to put your 3 points in processing improvement, and then you're going to go down at the bottom to improve the capacity you can put in, so that during the night you keep producing those materials that you need and you don't actually run out, so you'll maximize what you're capable of doing. And then whenever you have points, you can click learn on that specific area. Like right now I don't have any, but I would put on that and I would click learn, and that's when I would learn. Don't start putting points everywhere. Don't do it. Just keep going on down that path until you unlock all 5 processing buildings, and then we'll talk about immunity stuff afterwards. So basically that's what you want. At least get to 1 or 2 processing plants to maximize your points, and then we'll talk about specialty plants. So that's pretty much it for that section. If you have any questions at any given point, just come back to us, ask us questions. We're here for you. Your R4s will start setting up groups very soon, so keep that in check. Always remember, ask during Q&A on Discord. We're here for that, and using Discord is the best way for you to get information, because it also helps other players go back and read what you asked, and then read the answers, obviously. All right, take care. Ciao.